Okay, I am Julie Goulet. I am French Canadian, but I am living in Germany since 14 years, though I passed sometimes in the US for postdocs and things like that. And I was back in Canada also for postdoc. So I am now working at UniCredit, which is one of the biggest bank in Europe, as equity data scientist or some things like that. I'm doing basically derivative products, so products that are not exactly in finance, so not
Yes,
action, but they are like action. And it's a kind of
perfect.
a between a data scientist and a quant. I am
Hmm,
physicist of formation, biophysicist. I wanted to transition it in the bio industry. We'll see for the next job.
we will. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining. I just want to make sure if you could move the camera, you're getting a little bit off screen. I want to make sure everybody can see you.
Like that?
Yeah, perfect. So thanks for yeah. So you said you're in a role. It's like a data scientist, a little bit like a quant. You're
Yes.
successful now in industry. Great position, great company. But I want to rewind a little bit to talk about the challenges you had in your job search. A lot of people watching are struggling in their job search. Can you describe the challenges you had, both the technical challenges like your resume or LinkedIn profile, but also the psychological, mental challenges, right? Dealing with rejection, not knowing where to start, and so forth.
Dealing with rejection was really hard. Basically, that I had a lot of interview. And I mean, I did the data incubator. So everybody says after the data incubator, you get a job right away. But it's not that easy because I was long a postdoc. I was in really good school all the time. But it was really hard to kind of convince a job to really hire me, not to get
Mm,
interest in me, but to hire me.
mm,
And that was, I was in the US, I was in Canada, I got sick, so I was last year operated 4 times. So it was good that I was still at university because you need your health to do the transition. But
mm,
so I had a lot of kind of problem like that also between would I work in North America or in Europe? I'm Canadian, so my passport, I mean, allow me to work in Canada and quite easily in the US, but uh, in Europe it was hard also to for visa and things like that. I was afraid sometimes to lose my permanent residency in Germany.
mm.
I did not, but it was always so the same problem that many people on the
Yeah.
other side, I will say, that we are not headed to deal with.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
also,
No,
I
please
got also
continue.
I got also the problem that I was a whole postdoc. So
Mm,
I was at Yale for 2 years. I got the scholarship and it was a really good one. But then my boss was not anymore able to pay me because I was having to be a associate research scientist, and it would have cost him double. So that was a really bad thing because I formed myself for a new project,
oh,
and it
wow.
kind of the
So you had
and
to
I
work
had to
for
come
free.
back to Germany and a lot of
Sorry
things,
if you could.
a lot
There
of
you go.
things at the same time, a lot of things at the same time. So it's always hard, I guess.
Mm.
But
Yeah, so
my job
lots.
would
I
be
mean, I
easy.
remember you had lots of challenges. I mean, you had
Yes.
to basically work for free at one point, and you had challenges with visas. So I'm glad you overcame all of those. You know,
Mhm.
early on in your job search process, you joined the association. Can you talk a little bit about the benefits of the program? Like, how did the materials help you in your job search?
I mean, it tells me a lot to meet people. I met a lot of people. I remember, I mean, Diane Agrigani, that is also here in Germany and Transition Aid. And also, I went once to the meeting, and that was also a good time.
Mm,
I mean, I had to adapt a bit the document because I was in Europe and the CVs and things like that are different. I mean,
mm,
resume CV. So you see, we are still like in academia with CVs in Europe, and it's kind of different. But it was really good to meet people to speak about our challenge. We had a meetup last week where we were, I think, five whole transition already. So it
wow.
was really
So
interesting. So we all
you had a cheeky meetup.
up in Munich, and
Wow.
everybody had already transitioned. So it was really
Really?
interesting. Yes,
Wow.
at the meeting.
That's
So it was
amazing.
really interesting to
And
meet
so
and speak about the actual challenge.
so you joined the program. You said the people really helped you.
Yes.
You found people who were close to you. You've gone to cheeky
Yes.
meetups in Munich. Can you talk a little bit about the online private group? For people that don't know, can you talk about how responsive it is, how much it helps you?
I mean, it helps a lot when, I mean, I used it when I was depressed, basically, with the search, but it's good also because it's a place where you can pass
Mm,
all of your stress and these kind of things. And that, I think it helps to get point of view, to get vision of others. So that
mm,
was really good.
perfect. And did you have any reservations before joining the association? And if so, how are they alleviated after, besides getting hired?
I mean, not really. I mean, I heard about the association and I looked at it when I was still in Europe before I went to Yale. I did not join because I think it was for the US. I joined when I arrived in the US
Okay,
because I was not like, I was thinking that I will either go back to Canada or stay there. So it was like
that's
I
perfect.
left,
No, and
went back.
I'm glad that it worked out for you. It's amazing that you were able to use it in the US, use it in Europe, that you're still meeting up with people in Munich, and on your success in terms of the position. I love seeing, science PhDs getting into quant jobs. Quantitative analyst for people who don't know.
Yes.
That's what that title is, data scientist. So well done and congratulations. I look forward to watching your continued career success, Julie. Thank you.
Thank you very much.